What up, family, and welcome to the J-Wro Show. This is J-Wro from JasonWrobel.com. That's Jason, W-R-O-B as in bananas and bread and butter.com. Oh yeah, today we're doing homemade almond butter here on the J-Wro Show. Why? Well, haven't we all spent enough money on nut butters over the years? I mean, with the big peanut butter fiasco of 1995, everyone turned to almond butter, cashew butter, sunflower seed butter, hazelnut butter, macadamia nut butter, pumpkin seed butter. You get the idea. There's a lot of amazing nut butters out on the market, and they happen to be a little bit on the pricey side. So today, we're gonna do a super quick, super simple, sprouted, organic, unpasteurized almond butter, sure to make your eyes flutter. So the first step, family, is you want to get some unpasteurized almonds. In this case, we have some Italian-grown, organic, raw, unpasteurized almonds. And you want to soak these guys for about 12 hours. That's my ideal time. Soak them in fresh water. And then you want to drain out that water and rinse them in fresh water and then dehydrate these puppies for 24 to 48 hours for two reasons. Number one, you're removing the enzyme inhibitors on the nuts, which make them easier to digest when the enzyme inhibitor is removed. Secondly, when you dehydrate your nuts, it has this crunchy, almost roasted type of flavor. Blendtec now has this twister jar which mimics the same type of vortex grinding action. And you guys are gonna see here today making our almond butter, if you do any kind of dense, super thick recipes, this twister jar is your ally in crushing grinding action. Let's do it. Now, the ideal ratio I find in doing nut butters in this jar is about 1.5 cups. If you do more than that, it becomes a little bit tough and there's a propensity to overheat your nut butter. So start with 1.5 cups of your almonds. So it's super easy, kids. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the Blendtec on manual, crank the speed up to 9, and then twist our twister jar here. So turn your blender on, crank it up to 9, and get grinding, kids. 40 seconds later, you got the good stuff. If it's this easy, why wouldn't you do this, right? You get yourself a kick-ass blender and you save yourself money. Like, this is so economical to make your almond butter this way. We have some bananas. So let's do some fresh apple slices here. And then I think it's time to assemble our lunchy goodness. So I like to do like 2 big fat tablespoons. So after our almond butter's on top, I like to grab my apple slices, stack it as high as you want. I like to do like 4, you could do 6, you could do 8, however many apple slices you want on your sandwich, your Earl of Sandwich. Is that true? Did sandwich really come from the Earl of Sandwich? I heard that years ago. John, can we wiki, is it Earl of Sandwich? Is it? There was an Earl of Sandwich, the Earl of Sandwich IV, John Montague of England, who, as the legend goes, he wanted to continue playing cards and gambling, so he ordered his servants to put meat between 2 slices of bread so he could keep eating while he was gambling. Then you've got your banana slices. Now, I like to actually layer a fresh berry on top. In this case, we're gonna do some raspberries. And then lastly, I like to do a little pinch of cinnamon. You guys remember the cinnamon test videos that were going around YouTube like 2 years ago where people were taking like massive heaping tablespoons of cinnamon? How do you guys feel about me doing the cinnamon test? Is it too old school? Is it not relevant anymore? Do you want to see me try and eat a whole tablespoon of cinnamon? Leave me a comment below and let me know. So at this point, we got to take one for the Earl and try the Sammy. Here we go. Oh, I love myself. It's important to love yourself. It's important to make food. Seriously. If you start making more food at home, which I hope you do as a result of watching the J-Wro Show, you make things like almond butter, you save money, you have a greater interaction with your food, and you know what? You can make beautiful, fun, pretty sandwiches like this. Pack them in your lunchtime sack, you know, give them to the kids, or take them to work for you to share with your coworkers and blow their minds. So family, if you guys dug my homemade almond butter, banana apple raspberry gluten-free sandwich, give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. What's the weirdest, craziest thing you want to see me do with homemade almond butter? Maybe something involving a slip and slide, maybe my body, maybe a cannonball, maybe something with a car. I don't know. Get creative and let me know, what do you want to see me do with almond butter? So I want to thank Ultimate Superfoods and OGIO for once again hooking us up with the maximum Almondia Superfood Flogio for our recipe here today. So guys, I am J-Wro, the host of the J-Wro Show here on YouTube. Check me out at JasonWrobel.com. The website is getting redesigned soon and will be fancy dancy, all kinds of sparkles and markles sparkles and parkles and barkles and all that great stuff you expect in a website. It's jasonwrobel.com. That's W-R-O-B as in banana butter sandwich, EL.com. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my sandwich and honor the Earl for his contribution in merry old England many years ago. Ta-ta, and we'll see you soon. Peaches.